Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. How lineup changes and tactical adjustments help the Warriors exact revenge on the Wolves. With Andrew Wiggins out of the Golden State Warriors rematch against the Minnesota Timberwolves due to an ankle impingement, Steve Kerr was forced to concoct a fresh starting lineup that covered multiple bases, one that had enough offensive juice and the right combination of personnel to slow down the Wolves' offensive attack centered around Anthony Edwards. As such, Kerr decided to throw out the recent usual suspects in Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Jonathan Kuminga. Rounding out the lineup, Buddy Hield at the 2 and Gary Payton II at the 3, tasked with the assignment of marking Edwards in Wiggins' place. That also meant Green had to slot in at the 5, something Kerr has been reticent to rely on given Green's workload and recent physical ailments. When asked about Hield's rejuvenation against the Wolves, in which he scored 27 points on 18 shots, 7 of 13 on threes, 75% true shooting, and was a team best plus 17, Kerr added that his decision to include Hield and Payton with Curry was born out of consultation with the Warriors' analytics department. "Our analytics department really gave it a good look," Kerr said. Pavel Sadhu, Warriors Vice President of Basketball Analytics and Innovation, does a great job. "I asked him yesterday, what do you think we should do? He said, maybe try Buddy and Gary in the starting lineup. He gave me some numbers, and we know that Gary and Steph are off the charts good together. But the three-man combination, you get your two best shooters and best perimeter defender on the floor at the same time." I give Pavel a lot of credit, it was a great suggestion. We started Draymond at the 5, I've said I don't really want to start him at the 5. We have a lot of interesting and difficult decisions, but we're learning a lot about our team, for sure. Quinton Post makes emphatic return that should excite Warriors. The Golden State Warriors have an issue with their center spot right now, with Tracy Jackson-Davis having disappointed so far in his second season to the point where Steve Kerr has gone back to Kevin Looney in the starting lineup. There is little in the way of genuine center depth beyond that pair, but the Warriors did draft Quinton Post with the 52nd overall pick in June's NBA draft. Unfortunately for Golden State and the 7-foot big man, he's been sidelined by a thumb injury over recent weeks. Post did make his return on Saturday in the G League, providing an emphatic response in helping the Santa Cruz Warriors to a 126-109 victory over the Rip City Remix at Chiles Center in Portland. After missing the last 4 G League games, Post returned with 19 points and 6 rebounds on 7 of 12 shooting in just 20 minutes of game time. He shot 3 of 7 from three-point range as Santa Cruz were on fire from beyond the arc, nailing 40.4%, 21 of 52, of their three-pointers in the 17-point win. Post is now averaging 17.8 points and 9.2 rebounds in 6 G League games, but is yet to make his NBA debut after appearing in all 6 of Golden State's preseason games. While Post has been sitting on the sidelines, it's been Golden State's other rookie, Reece Beekman, who's been leaving quite a mark in the G League. The 23-year-old had a team-high 24 points against the Remix, shooting 9 of 15 from the floor and a perfect 3 of 3 from three-point range. Beekman also added 7 rebounds, 2 steals, and finished as a game-high plus 29 in 29 minutes. All 5 Santa Cruz starters were in double figures, including Golden State forward Gue Santos, who had 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists in 29 minutes. Jackson Rowe had 21 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals, while former top 10 pick Kevin Knox II had 10 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. James Bouknight, taken between Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody at the 11th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft, had a game-high 31 points for the Remix, but they were otherwise kept to just 42.7% shooting from the floor and 34.2% from three-point range. Santa Cruz are now 4th in the West standings with a 5-5 record and will play the Remix again on Monday in Portland. All-NBA guard with specific ties to Stephen Curry could become Warriors' trade target. Another disastrous offensive display proved the downfall of the Golden State Warriors on Friday, having lost their sixth game in 7 appearances with a 107-90 defeat to the Minnesota Timberwolves. ESPN's Shams Charania reported earlier on Friday that the Warriors are still in the hunt for another star, and in particular another scorer and playmaker alongside Stephen Curry. There's not too many players that fit that bill that are realistically available on the trade market right now, but that could change in the coming weeks ahead of the February 6 deadline. One player who is starting to generate trade speculation is De'Aaron Fox, with the Sacramento Kings star under contract for just one more season beyond this one. Fox turned down an extension with the franchise during the offseason, allowing some executives to sit up and take notice according to Matt Moore of Action Sports Network. The assumption was that Fox rejecting an extension was about next summer's financial opportunity for Fox and nothing to worry about, Moore wrote. Other executives aren't so sure, and they're ready to pounce. If the Kings season goes sideways, things are going to get hot. Fox is represented by Clutch Sports, which means there's always drama around the corner. If Fox does become available, Golden State could certainly make a push to pair the 2023 All-NBA guard with Curry in the backcourt. The two already have ties off the court, with Fox becoming the first athlete to sign with Curry brand as he now prepares to launch his own signature shoe. Adding Fox alongside Curry would instantly make for one of the most dynamic backcourts in the league, albeit it would bring some defensive concerns. The 26-year-old has averaged at least 25 points in 3 of his past 4 years, and is currently putting up 26.6 points, 5.0 rebounds and 5.9 assists this season on 48.7% shooting from the floor. Orchestrating a trade with the Pacific rival would be difficult but not insurmountable. Fox makes $34.8 million this season, meaning Andrew Wiggins would be the most obvious piece in reaching that number. Is that offensive upgrade worth the defensive downgrade? Alternatively, Golden State could gut their depth with a 3-4-1 or 4-for-1 trade that nets Fox, but it would also have to include 1 or 2 young players like Brandon Podziemski and Jonathan Kuminga, not to mention draft assets as well. Any potential of Fox becoming available would be predicated on the Kings falling further into a hole, having now moved to 11-13 on the season after Friday's win over the San Antonio Spurs. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of De'Aaron Fox? Leave your opinion in the comments.